Hello everyone, this is Sakura Diesel here, and yes, we are back after a very little long break that we did and such. We are finally back for the Ace Attorney Marathon with the first Ace Attorney game. Anyway, this is Sakura Diesel here, and I'm joined here by my two good friends.
Teapot 7.
And as he rolls over here.
Rolling, keep the doggies moving. Rawhide! Oh wait, I'm not Rawhide. I'm ESM.
Pretty much. Yes, ESM is back and ESM is back and everybody. So we took a little long break due to technical issues and such, but
I'm also dead.
Well, if you are dead, how are you still alive?
I'm coming back for the grave.
Looks like Maya just decided to channel you today. Which is kind of fitting, sort of. Anyway, yes, we are finally back doing the Ace Attorney. We are finally back doing the Ace Attorney Marathon with the first Ace Attorney game. So last time that we left off, we basically finished off Turnabout Sisters and such, the second case of the Ace Attorney game and everything. And pretty much all of us pretty much agreed that, like, while there are plenty of good stuff that this case does offer and such, we do agree that so far, at least to us, while it's not a bad case overall, it definitely wasn't, as grand as the first case was and everything. It definitely had a lot of weak moments as well, too. But hopefully the next case will definitely change that. This is episode 3, Turnabout Samurai and such. And this case, not only this case, but usually the third case in general when it comes to Ace Attorney games and everything, generally they are either two feelings come for these cases and everything. Pretty much either they're a mixed bag for the fans, or pretty much they're almost unanimously decided that they're the weakest case of the game. Me personally, I do like Turnabout Samurai. So there are a lot of good stuff in this case and everything, and sometimes I feel that this case itself is a little bit underrated and such. But much like with Turnabout Sisters, who knows? Like, who knows? Maybe when we start doing our Turnabout Samurais and everything, and comment like on some of the weak aspects, because like I said, there are plenty of weak aspects in this case in general as well too. So who knows, maybe that might actually hurt the case a little bit, maybe it might hurt my rate on this case a little bit, but we shall see and such. Alright, so basically the goal for this stream and everything is to see if we could try to finish up this case at least all the way up to the second day investigation. If we can finish it up all the way to the second day investigation, that means we only have to worry about doing this case in 2 sessions. Just in case if we do not, for whatever reason, I do know another good part to where basically we can take a break from this case, and we'll just have to finish it off in 3 sessions, which is still not that bad, honestly. So, anyway, ESM, Barney, are you ready to get started with our Turnabout Samurais?
Yeah, let's do this.
Alrighty. Now there is a auto-scrolling part coming up here, as it is with most of these intros and such. Technically, there are 2 characters that both Barney and ESM will have to play and such. I don't know if they want to play him right now or if they want me to take over for them because, auto-scrolling and everything. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started at the very least. So let's go. Alright.
Yeah, I can do it.
Alright, this is your character, Bonnie.
Ah, you have disgraced the pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
And this next one's gonna be you.
The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see.
We interrupt Phoenix Wright to bring you a generic anime. Oh, that was still you, sorry. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Yeah. The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss the next week's exciting episode. Power Rangers, the Dark Messenger returns. October 14th. Alright. Do you want to try to be Maya, or do you want me to still take over for you, Bonnie?
Take over for me because
right.
the vocal cords.
Alright. At rock! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, neat. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? Grade 5. 10 years old, which is still kind of grade 5. But what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. I like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
See, that's where I jump in, where Phoenix is 24, and we're 25.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, a long time ago, we were 24, not too long ago. Which actually, don't forget, this game, at least this series right here, this takes place in 2016. So by the time this case happens and everything, we pretty much already just started, actually, no, we already just graduated high school, actually. We would have been in college at this point. So, I really
would
worry.
have been in 8th grade. I would have been in 8th grade by that point. I was 13 in 2016.
Yes, pretty much. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close out the office. Guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Ride and Cola office. How am I going to pay the rent this month? I guess I could start working at McDonald's. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big clients just around the corner. Foreshadowing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this case, Nick. It would have been a boring one. You know, I kind of want to have a case one day where it's just like, we literally don't go to a trial at all. There's no investigation. We're just literally in the middle of like Maya and Nick's slice of life and such, and that's all it is. And then the big twist is just like there was a trial all along. We just missed it. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick. Maya, it's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick. Please, Nick. Beep.
You could have just turned on the fucking TV. Oh
Yeah.
wait, never mind. That's in the anime.
Maya's here, watching television. Who wants to be the announcer?
Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of New Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further.
This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
Wait.
Bring, bring. Yes? Brian call law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Probably picked us because we're cheap. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I decided this would be our first case. Well,
Talk.
Well, I mean, you can talk, but to be honest, like, yeah, this is pretty much all the dialogue you'll get.
I know.
Well, what should
I'm
we
just
do?
saying, I like what she does.
What should we do? How can you sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing.
See
Pretty
what I was
much.
saying? That's why I like that.
I know, yeah. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Like, you know, if you just want to, like, you know, sit around and everything, and like, pretty much examine and examine and laugh and a couple of real jokes and everything. Then yeah, there are definitely lots of really cool talk moments and examine moments as well too.
Boobies!
Pretty much. Well, I mean, technically we'll see one, but I don't know if we're gonna see it in this case, or at least in this part. Anyway. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No. This is getting out to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
It's not bad, actually. Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me.
A Wolverine.
When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they'll think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. And a big baby. Yeah. He didn't do it. But he's flying up the detention center. What happened? Maybe you can start by telling us what happened?
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 a.m. that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 p.m. came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with a samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Alright, what the hell's Steel Samurai? Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
I'm not out of touch!
Yeah, hey, who's new to this?
Yeah.
No,
it's alright, really.
Maya, calm down, please.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've all had that one fan. We all had that one obsessed fan and everything, where like, you know, people don't know the show and everything. And they look at you as like, "Are you crazy?"
Like me with Kolyoko.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we were both kids and everything. This was before the internet.
Both of us love Kolyoko.
I was.
We did.
I went overboard.
Yeah, pretty much. Go ahead, Marty. You were gonna say.
I think the only time that ever happened to me, if I remember correctly, was with Teen Titans Go. But who cares about Teen Titans Go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, proceed.
The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? And the guard's just probably saying they're just probably like, dude, we can only clean up so much of your tears. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock in the morning. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock p.m.
I just like her face right here. It's just kind of like, you know, a little old version of like that screen painted and everything. It kind of look like she's wearing like a clown makeup or something.
Stupid old bag.
Yeah.
So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock p.m. I was late for the rehearsal. I'm never late.
I'm always on time. That's me.
I headed to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. Not like me. I never sleep whenever I try to work on a case.
What
Wait, I work?
Thing?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map so you could get there.
A map in the 2K16. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs.
Did you guys see that photo of the rehearsal? When the old back was in the background, like, oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'm trying to look like she's wearing like a clown makeup or something. Well, speaking of which,
Yes.
all right, here we go.
Who's old bag?
Me. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show? Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You aren't in. You gotta go through me.
That's why.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident that came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens, and all you can think about is sightseeing. Wait till the time at a place like this. Don't have time to be doing it. Maybe I have to grab a lawyer too. Sounds like I like to eat with the lawyer around. All you do is you didn't wear the straight TV clothes. But if you use it, that's not just called enough.
Wow.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? He's saying no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen to when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
I love how you have your water right there because I know you're going to get tired of the voice.
Well, it's not. Well, it's not so much of the voice. It's just some more like when she starts doing her rambling and everything. And she's a recurring character too, mind you. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy! The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. I don't know, have you seen some of the best villains out there, lady? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on the children's program. What's more, I hear they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Let's talk about Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him in the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go by the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by there between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer. You could bet your biscuits on it. No, not my KFC biscuits. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright. Now, I do know that old bat could be a character with, like, you know, you either love her or you love to hate her. Or pretty much you just straight up hate her and such. Me...
I like her.
Yeah, honestly, like, sometimes I'm in the boat between, like, I also hate her, but I also love to hate her, too. Because sometimes she has a lot of really funny moments, especially when it comes to, like, certain characters and such. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the, oh, no. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the detention center real quick. So let's go do that. Do you want to be Will Powers for a little bit, Bonnie?
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. We're gonna wait for a little second, so... Hi, Will Powers, how's it going?
Not much. I just live here in the detention center now. I'm crying all day long. The guard here is really mad at me. He had to bring like a lot of mops just to clean up my tears. How do I get so much hair on my?
That's not how I sound.
Well, I mean, like that's how I sound whenever I pitch willpowers.
I don't think you could go faster than me. Oh, sure.
Is that perfect or?
Alright, go ahead.
Nah.
Hello.
Alright, I'll take
How
over.
was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all.
At worst, you're a suspect.
That doesn't help me, Dick.
You're a hellboy. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady said she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I get.
Again, that doesn't really help me. Maybe I should have hired a different lawyer.
I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? It doesn't seem to be lying. Let's talk about the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady.
He's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
Yeah, he's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course. Here, you can go onto the studio lot.
That's pretty much all it says. It's like, pretty much I could just imagine it, like willpowers are just being like,
Please let the spiky hair porcupine go into the studios. Thanks. Love, Powers.
I just hope this will get me past the security lady.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, pretty much it doesn't. Series over, bye. That would really be a dick move if that was the case.
It would
Bam.
end the game.
It would. Bam, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Ready. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only to the left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. Door to load inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
I'm about to give you 50 cents my foot.
Nick, that was a terrible comeback. Shut up. Alrighty, well, Studio 1. Alright, this is also you.
I know. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah! It's that confused detective. That's pretty nice.
Hey,
Maya.
pal, you know the prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Ooh.
Yeah. Detective?
I think you broke him, Maya.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Quick. Oh no, quick. Where's the reboot button? I'm sorry.
Well, I think he was, well, I mean, to be fair, he was probably a robot the whole time. No detective could be this stupid.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you think Maya's brutally honest, just wait till we get to another certain character in the next game. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. It's my endearing character trait.
I say he's a character, alright. Like from a game. Alright, let's talk. So, how was your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look what you got?
What a god.
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Go ahead.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Alright, time of death, October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by a spear. Alright, what was the reason for arrest? Why is Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went into the studio between 1 o'clock p.m. and 2:30 p.m. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Ah, good old donuts in Japanifornia.
Japanifornia.
Well, I mean, like, that's what the fans call this and everything. Because yeah, actually, fun fact. Basically, when this game first was being made and everything, originally the creator tried his best to make sure not to make too many Japanese references and everything, because at first they thought for sure that this game is going to get localized right off the bat. And when it turns out that the game wasn't localized just yet, you will definitely see in that, like, the next two games that definitely have a lot of heavy Japanese influence as well, too. And, like, pretty much the creators of Capcom, when it came to localize it, tried their best to try to, like, work around it and such. And sometimes creative ways and other times kind of stupid ways, to be honest. Because don't forget, this was still in the middle of, like, you know, 4Kids era when it came to, like, anime from Japan.
4Kids was fun as hell.
I mean, it was fun and everything, but at least in terms of hardcore anime fans, it might as well have just been, like, you know.
A dub.
Pretty much, yeah. Remember what Power says? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai, heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
Unless someone around here seems to be enjoying himself. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Alright, well, before we move, let's examine at least a few stuff. First, let's take a look at the camera. Hey, there's a camera here.
That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you'll see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307.
Wow, pal, that was a really good impression of me. How did you do that?
That must be
a camera ID number. Wow, pal, do it again. No, seriously, do it again. That was really impressive. I'm gonna tell all the folks down back in the precinct. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, Studio 1. Left, Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
You sure it was aware, not some kind of typhoon or something? Yeah. I mean, we could walk around, but as you can see right here, the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they will want to keep the non-employees out. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back to here later then. Alright.